Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chikako, your illustrator friend. This is a safe space for every creative pursuing art. I'm so happy you're here. Today, let's talk about those feelings of anxiety, self-doubt, and unsteady feeling. Are you being too hard on yourself sometimes? For me, financial concerns often triggers this. I sometimes catch myself thinking, am I making it as an artist? Is it my work stable enough? Those thoughts hit me so hard when current project finish and there's no next project. But over 2 years being a full-time illustrator, I've worked through this feeling a lot. At the same time, there were many learnings as well. To be honest with you, it's not that I overcame this feeling today because I'm human having emotion, but I believe that I can give you different perspectives when you encounter similar situation in the future or now. So let's work on this together, shall we? What people do out of fear. There were some actions that I did in the past driven by fear. Out of fear, I've tried those kind of things such as selling my traditional artwork, doing the commission for portrait, making my own goods and selling them in local markets, and sending bunch of emails to illustration agency. And I also bought a bunch of art business courses, and it comes with a lot of pain of growth. But looking back, it taught me something valuable. For instance, selling my traditional artwork gave me an idea of convenience using digital illustration. And I was focusing on digital illustration for a while. That also gave me appreciation of traditional artwork that is unique and one of a kind project. Selling my artwork in local helped me to communicate with others, talking about my artwork and also about myself in public. Honestly, without those experiences, I don't think you see me through the screen right now. Fears and anxieties might open up new possibilities for the path that you didn't see or you wouldn't have. Well, I want to emphasize here that I made wrong decisions a lot in the past, and also I did wrong actions. Anxiety, fear, it's not fun feeling, and I wanted to finish as soon as possible. And probably I will make wrong decision and action in the future as well because of this. But looking back in the past, those decisions that I made out of those feelings, it's not always a bad thing in the end as a result. Let's talk about how do we stop being harsh on ourselves. When you have a moment that you feel like you're not doing enough or you are not enough, I want you to stop a little bit, pause a moment, and think like this way. How would you say to your best friend when they face a difficulty? Would you really say to them that you're not doing enough? I really hope that you are the best supporter for your life. What about changing words to say you are doing the best today? And if you are a hugger person, what about you hug yourself? Surprisingly, it helped me a lot. I know that you have ambitious and a vision for the future, and sometimes it's very frustrating that it's not happening instantly, but I want you to ask yourself that could you change the situation today? If you say no, isn't it a bit sad blaming yourself of today who cannot change anything for this moment? Life is very unexpected. We cannot predict life and also tomorrow even. It's possible that tomorrow your dream or your wish come true. or it might be after a year, but it's just not today. And also it's important to look at the bigger picture. For example, let's say 3 years, 5 years from now, do you think that you still have the same concern that you have today? In my case, now I'm thinking about my art career and all, but 5 years ago, my big concern was if I could stay in Canada where I live or just going back to my own country. 3 years ago, I was working as a server in Japanese restaurant and I even didn't think about living with art. So time naturally moves us forward and progress happens, but we cannot always see right away. I'm curious, what was your biggest worry 3 years ago? Was it the same concern or same fear? Okay, now let's talk about don't get stuck on result only. It's easy to focus on your immediate result and compare with others near you or in social media. Chasing numbers and just seeing someone's success, that's a bit tiring or exhausting, isn't it? And this time let's remind ourselves that truth is moving at your own pace. That's what really matters. We tend to forget the joy of dreaming. It's fun to imagine that my artwork will be eventually in a big gallery and people were talking about my artwork. Or I will get an invitation from a school and asking me to do a big painting on their wall. And more people are coming to my online shop, enjoy my work and artworks as well. Speaking of which, I sell my artwork in my online shop. So if you like my style and my perspectives, visiting to my shop would be huge help and support for me. My big dream is to make a heartwarming world through my artwork. Another mission as an artist is to find a lonely artist, give my hand for support to keep motivations. Anyway, even outside of art career, I like imagining swimming with fishes under the sea, like in Hawaii. Well, I've never been to Hawaii, but let's say a beautiful ocean. Also, I've been to space many times by closing eye and imagining colorful shooting stars. Those kind of daydreaming time give me an inspiration and creative feeling. And then my art will be more vivid and alive. It's great that you will have multiple goals to achieve. The moment of achieving your goal, that's very nice feeling and good, but it will not go for a while or last long. At least I tend to go and seek for a next goal. That's why I think it's important to do daydreaming, not only the time when you achieve something. I want to hear your thought in a comment. What makes you feel happy to dream about? I want to share a quote I recently spotted on my husband's t-shirts. The quote is coming from a very famous big shogun called Tokugawa Ieyasu. He was the person who unified Japan in the past. 人の一生というものは重い荷を背負って遠い道を行くようなものだ。急いではいけない。Life is like carrying a heavy load along the long journey. Don't be rushed. It's easy to take a short and smooth path, but when you are carrying something that is meaningful, your steps should be smaller but steadily and moving forward. And that's why I'm here on YouTube, finding people who enjoy this long path with me. I would be super happy if you could support this channel by subscription or hitting the like button. I really hope that this message gives you a small hope and encouragement to build a strong heart as an artist. I'm also talking about enduring criticism here, so please check it out for the next video. Alright, happy creating and I will see you soon. Bye bye!